Alright, today we're gonna go out and explore Galbraith. I actually did a ride yesterday with Hans and a group ride, but the camera is all messed up. So I didn't lose the footage, but the footage doesn't look good at all. Today we're going to do a similar ride. There is an enduro going on today, so some of the trails are going to be closed, but I think the ones that I'm trying to get to are open, so. All right, so we have about a 30 to 40 minute climb, and yeah, that's not exactly super interesting. You can do the fire road, which is what I'm gonna take, but there's also like a few trails called like brick, sticks, stone, huff and puff that you can take that kind of parallel the road, then bring you to the same spot. But I'm just keeping it easy and doing the fire road. I think right over there is where the single track version of this climb is. And it just kind of meanders inside of the woods here, whereas this road is a little bit more direct. It's a little bit easier to navigate. And since I'm new here, I'm just gonna take this. All right, we're about to do a lap down Lucille, which is a Tico Vink built trail. It's supposed to be pretty cool. Well, I know it's pretty cool. I did a lap down it yesterday. There's a lot of traffic. I didn't get to hit some of the lines I wanted to. So today we're gonna try to get that. The whole way down, there's some pretty big extra credit options. Some of them I'm probably going to miss because it's a little tricky to read this trail. This is kind of a weird little turn. I was thinking you can maybe be able to gap that. Got some pretty big tables here. Then there's a kind of a big gap up ahead, I think. Not huge, but there's a little bit of extra credit landing past. About like 8 feet past where I landed. Woo! These turns are rowdy. Interesting. Was not expecting to see a bunch of one wheels on the trail. Oh my god. Lost all your speed right there. Oh, that was a gap to nowhere. Remember, you might be able to yank to that turn if you're absolutely nuking, but I'm not. So, cool. Those one wheels really caught me off guard. Yeah, that's the kind of trail that you should take full advantage of. You need to session it a few times because some of those gaps, I forgot where they were. I knew they existed, but I wasn't coming nearly as fast enough into them. And as you see, came up kind of short on a lot of them. And I felt like I was going pretty good, so definitely have to nuke to get into them. So we'll come back and try them sometimes. Cool, that's fun. I'm gonna try to make my way over to Blue Seal, which is like the big jump line that was closed the last time I was here. Ah, here it is. It's interesting, like there's a few standardized ways of like doing trail signs, but like for pro lines, there's kind of like two options, or maybe three. Let's say there's three options. There's like this double black diamond with like the red outline, that means pro line. Then there's the red triangle, and the red triangle in like other countries means a hard blue trail. It's like in between a blue and a black. And then sometimes they'll just use like a triple black diamond. So I don't know, trail ratings are confusing sometimes. A little bit on that one. All right, got the cobwebs dusted off. Let's go back and do it again. Those are some big jumps. They go good. Last one's a little bit shorter than I was expecting. I think there's one of them in the middle that felt a little bit longer than trail speed, but maybe it was this one or that one. Sometimes it's hard to gauge these jumps on site, but usually if you get the first one on something like this, it'll give you trail speed for the rest of the jumps. These jumps seem quite a bit lippy compared to the stuff over that I did in Port Gamble. I'm trying to think of what the name of that trail. I think it was named after Top Gun or something. Top Gun Maverick. Those trails are sick though. Don't love doing these kind of jumps when there's nobody around, but tis the way sometimes. Ooh. That bolt looks like it's coming a little loose. Let's go ahead and get a snuggy snug. These training mounts like to come loose on you. This is my Sensor trail bike. It's probably my favorite bike I own. 150 in the front, 140 in the back. And if you remember when I took it out to MSA, I had that pretty bad crash and I think I blew my shock up at it, which you could see in my video from Le Massif. Yeah, I'm actually borrowing Haley's shock for this trip because I wasn't able to get my shock repaired in time. Thank you to Haley for lending me the shock. And yeah, let's go for a little rip. Every time you hit a jump trail, it takes a little while to suss out the speed. Definitely felt better that lap. I could probably hit it a few more times, but I don't know. I'm not gonna be tricking it or do anything cool off of it today, so let's go explore some more. Alright, this is a trail they did with Kendallweed. I don't really remember. I remember bits and pieces of it, but it's not like I know it. But I remember it being good. Golden Spike, which way do I want to go? Let's go this way. It's hard navigating these places when you don't really know them. Oh. How's it going? Not
bad. How you doing?
Not too bad. Looks like they recently logged this, so this might be a little bit different. Options. Did I take the right one? I don't know. Air chair. Okay. Has a promising name. I may have done this with Canoe too. I just don't remember. Ow. You want to keep going down or not? Let's look at the trail forks. I don't think I want to keep going that direction. This map's not really lining up with what I remember. I almost got it. The lighting is really weird today. That turned.